She ran out of gas. Pretty much where we needed to go though. So she's dragging all these fucking beams. 6.5 horsepower. Locked front and rear. Welded diffs. Proof is right there. Boom. Snorkeled out. Stack time. Still pretty stinky. We lost our run that kind of went up over the window. So she's stinky, but she works really well. Look at all them beams. Best farm truck in America right here. Here's the pole barn. Got the roof on. 2 sides almost done. This one's finished. Come along pretty good. Roof went pretty smooth. I still got to cut off the extra here, as you can see. Thinking about running tin up this side because I don't have much lumber left. So there's a piece of tin. I'm thinking of running it vertical up the side. But otherwise, coming along really good. And then I just cut the bird's mouth in this new beam that I milled because the last one wasn't usable. So I milled this big bastard and overkilled it on this front one. This one's the highest, clearly. And then I also wanted more angle in the roof. So that was another reason why I went with an 8x12. That's what that beam is. But that works pretty good as far as rain anyway. And this thing's, I think it's overbuilt in my opinion. Before it was just 1x3 sketchy shit for the roof strapping, which I don't like. You can't walk on it. Not for me. So I did just cut-offs all about the same thickness. Some are a little thicker or thinner depending if I wanted to raise the roof or lower it. So that worked out good. Like back here you can see they're thicker than the ones in the front maybe. And then I also stuck all these 2x4s in between each rafter. That made this rafter sturdy before even nailing the boards across, which was another thing. I'm a big guy, I weigh a lot, and I want to be safe up there, so I'd rather have it overbuilt than have something happen while I'm up there. And then another thing I did was I pulled the Toyota truck in and I worked off the roof of it, and that helped a lot, not needing a ladder in there. So you can see here's the dent of where I was working on there, but yeah, I stood on the roof and then I can get up in between the rafters and just lift myself up onto the roof, which was a little quicker, and it also made a work platform where I could just keep the tools and the nails. So that just sped up the whole process a lot. This rafter landed in a good spot. I was able to nail the boards to the top rafter. So I wish it worked out this way on this one, but you can see that's where that one ended. So if I could continue that, I could do the same. And then I'd have to notch out where the 2x4 is. I'm thinking about building something up there to strengthen it, tie it all together. But it's all roofed in. Oh, I also siliconed all the nail holes while I was up there, or all the ones that I saw, because this is all reused stuff for the most part, other than my lumber. I've been running the mill pretty heavy to get some of this extra lumber, because I knew this was part of the goal for this year, is to get this pole barn done. But there it is. And like I said, I'd like to, here's that post hole digger I was talking about. Crapshoot, not enough power to drill in past any little itty bitty rocks. But over here is where I wanted to build off the side of it. So here's where I had 3 test holes. 1, 2, and 3, but none of them would go deep enough. So my plan was to build something across here and then have the rafters come off that. and then there'd be a beam right here with a beam across to the next one, and fill in this gap. But that might not work. Like I said, I got to get a buddy over here with a tractor that has a post hole digger, which may or may not happen this year. But that's what it's looking like. Some good progress. Sorry I didn't have videos of me getting it done. It's just too quick of a thing. I just like to get things done. So videotaping's like overkill for me. Hope this helps you. Maybe on your builds, a few ideas, a few scraps of the extra. I also filled in any air holes. You can see those ones laying horizontal there. Plus it kind of sturdies the wall up because it puts it onto the ground where the others are just floating. So I'm hoping that'll keep the rain off those bottom siding boards. Because here's the old ones from the reclaimed lumber from the pole barn I took down. And I don't know, like the ends of them just get wet and rotten real easy and quick. So I'm hoping that'll save that a little bit. But yeah, there's an update of where I'm at. Coming along finally. Here's another one. That's horizontal, filling the gap. So it just adds structure, and it also closes off any of that air that's coming in, which I might have a stove in here, I might not. We'll see what happens. Good storage, good workspace anyway. I'm pretty stoked to have this down at the house.